This is Daily Blast Live. We're talking about what you're talking about. Real, honest, entertaining, live. DBL starts right now.
3, 2. Welcome to Daily Blast Live. It's Thursday, September 26th. I'm here with Stephanie, Brandon, Erica. I'm Jeff. Let's get started, guys. It's gonna get caliente at the Super Bowl. No translation needed. Jennifer Lopez and Shakira are headlining the halftime show, and you know they're gonna play their biggest songs. Let's listen to some.
Oh, Erica's ready. I love it.
Are you guys ready for all that Latin heat?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, and yes.
Are you think any other surprise appearances might be there, like a Pitbull?
Pitbull will definitely be there because him and Jennifer are really close and they've performed together loads of times. I would like to see a bit of Ricky Martin potentially. I reckon he could pull it out, a bit of Living the Vida Local, go down a tree.
That would be awesome.
And I need to see a little DJ Khaled. I need to see a little Rick Ross, Trick Daddy, Trina, even Jason Derulo. Throw them all in there.
Wait, what's that going to
Rick
do
Ross
with
is
this
good.
night?
It seems to be a Latin.
Yeah.
It's the Super Bowl. I'm not even watching for the halftime show.
So who watches for the football? Really?
This is a great strategic move by the NFL.
Yep.
One, it highlights Latinas.
Yes, it does.
It completely absolves them of any controversy, which apparently did not include people who weren't black.
That's another
so there's nothing, any artist is like kind of like okay, I guess, depending on who you ask. And it's female driven. So this was a very, and in Miami with the Latin flair, very calculated.
And I'm going to piggyback on that, Erica. Latin people support their artists. I was at the Romero Santos concert.
We haven't heard that enough.
Can I finish?
Yeah.
I had a great time. I was there. He was the first Latin artist to sell out MetLife Stadium, which is where the New York Giants and Jets play. 85,000. They were all out there. It was a great time. So I can see people, the Latin flavor, Latin people watching.
What was your favorite song you performed?
The one where he was like, bachata, bachata.
How many times did you hear this music before you went to the concert?
0.
But he's been singing it every single day.
That's another reason, though, Erica. We're not going to put that on
I think there's another story going on over here that we're not going to talk about.
Yeah, Erica.
I'll move on for you, Brandon. I'll move on.
Thank you. Keep stuff between us sometimes.
It's the book everyone's talking about. We've been telling you
Erica's book.
4 days. It has nothing to do with Erica Cobb or Brendan London's Good Time in New York. Demi Moore's new memoir, Inside Out, and another bombshell. This time about the famous Bush twins. Demi says back in the day, Ashton Kutcher threw a party and invited Jenna and Barbara Bush back to the house, and they even hit the bong. If you know what I'm talking about. All according to Demi, she called it a straight-up LA house party. She's just, listen, at first I thought, what? We were talking about her being therapeutic. I don't know if that's therapeutic.
Well, Demi's got to give the tea for all 7 figures of that deal. But this is what's interesting that we aren't talking about is the fact that she got this deal in 2010. She and Ashton Kutcher were still together.
Yeah.
So he clearly knew that there was a book deal. She accepted the book deal. This book has been 9 years in the making.
Wow.
So she took her time to remember all the tea.
But I'm sure the Bush family, let alone the twins, don't want this out there, right?
Well, apparently when it was the party, afterwards Ashton got really, really paranoid and he thought that Secret Service were listening to him. They'd hacked his phones because he went outside when the girls were inside. They were underage at the time, underage drinking, and the the security guard, the Secret Service man, whatever, said, are the two girls staying the night tonight? And Ashton was like, no, 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 no. The next day when he used the phone, the tone, dial tone was off or not working or different. So he was convinced that the phones had all been tapped and hacked from it. But he also said the other day, he said he was about to, unleash Twitter fury on Demi for the book. And then he said he literally looked over and saw his son, his daughter and his wife, and he was like, you know what? Whatever, I'm letting it go.
It's like, just like you snitched on your neighbor that time, she's snitching right now in the book.
I didn't snitch on my neighbor.
You said you called the cops
that
on your neighbors.
That wasn't my neighbor. That was one of my roommates. Get the story right.
Worse.
I did not call the cops. I called public safety, which is campus security.
You called
They don't even carry guns, okay? And she was keeping me up before final.
But come on, Erica. I know part of it is therapeutic to her and all, but at the same time, there are certain things you got to keep out of a book, keep out of the public eye, because she's Antonio Browning right now. That's
I don't think she is, because Antonio Brown is giving the tea away for free.
Ooh.
She is.
You got
he
points.
is. I mean, we have so many great stories.
If you guys are following, that's a great point. All right, guys, Gwyneth Paltrow is opening up about taking down Harvey Weinstein. She admits she was really scared to tell her story to the journalist who exposed Harvey's alleged sexual abuse, but it was her daughter who actually gave her the courage. Let's watch.
I really felt like it was time. I think also having a teenage daughter that's the love of my life and worrying about her going into the workplace and feeling like if there was ever a chance that, there could be a cultural shift on this stuff, I wanted to participate.
So let's take it away from Gwyneth, because a lot of people, she leaves a bad taste in their mouth for some reason. I'm all right with Gwyneth.
Yeah.
Has anyone ever given you that kind of encouragement to do something that normally you wouldn't do?
Oh, yeah. Erica does it for me, honestly, all the time. All the time.
Tell the audience a little bit.
About lots of different matters in life, all sorts of different things. But it's very rare in life that you meet people that genuinely are invested in you because of you as a human being, not because of what you can give back to them or what you bring them, But honestly, truthfully, and I'm not just saying this because I work with Erica, but honestly, she's one of the best people that I've ever met in my life. She honestly is wonderful. And when she gives you advice, it's from the heart and she means it, and it's because she's got your best interest at heart, whether it benefits her or not. Honestly,
so sweet.
That's true.
That's really kind. That's too kind.
I think she does it for all of us, not just me. Honestly, every host on the show, she really does. Oh, everyone, she's really great.
Thank you, Steph.
Don't ruin it, Brandon.
Alex said the check after work. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
She's got something on the tip of her nose right now. You cried yesterday when I gave you a compliment. So
I'm just so that was so touching. Thank you so much. You know how much I love you, Steph. I just think my dad was that for me, because when I went through everything, I had a divorce, unemployment, bankruptcy, and my dad and I have always had this really weird relationship because he's always expected so much more. And he called me one day and I didn't want to answer the phone and I was really depressed, and he's like, Erica. And I was like, yeah, Dad. And he goes, I need you to know that what you want at 21 may not necessarily be what's good for you and what you want at 31, and that's okay. And that released me, and it made me feel like, so many of us are living really trapped. And the best thing that I ever did was authentically be myself, because you get crap coming at you anyway, so you might as well live your truth and get the crap, if it's gonna come. But I think it's a better way to live, and I appreciate you saying that.
Brandon, don't talk. That was very nice. That was very nice. We're moving on. Question for you. If you know you're not good at something, this one's for you, Brandon, do you still give it a try? Well, Charlie Sheen, where am I? Here I am. Charlie Sheen says no. He tells Us Weekly he was almost cast on Dancing with the Stars, but was against it because he has 2 left feet. So you, Brandon, this is for you. Have you ever had the self-awareness to know what you can and cannot do?
Yes. And I hate to go back to that concert, Erica, but I was dancing bachata.
Is this the New York concert again?
This is a New York concert, and it's bachata is
What is
different.
this dance? Do you want to show us this dance? Because
Bachata
we've
is
heard
a
it
different
all
rhythm
week.
than salsa, merengue, and salsa and merengue.
Okay.
I got salsa down, the whole Victor Cruz thing. Merengue, bachata was a little hard, and I had a couple left feet starting off, but then
So the
I got
question
it towards
is,
the end.
can or can you not do it? Let's see it or let's
Yeah, we
not.
want to see it. Don't start dancing with me, lad.
Come on with me.
No,
All right.
I've got a really
Come on,
high
Brandon, we're gonna
slit
play
on
that
this
Shakira
dress,
song
and I don't
again.
know if it would be
We're
That's not
appropriate.
bachata, though.
But you got to make it work,
Hey,
buddy.
Maestro, do we have a little Romero Santos?
No, but we can
Oh,
play that
damn.
Shakira
Come on,
thing
everyone.
again. All right, here we go. We got some music
no,
for
you
Brandon.
gotta- You
Go,
on your
Brandon,
own,
show
buddy.
us the floor.
All right, so bachata. So salsa merengue is like here and.
That was good. Can he or can't he? I believe he can.
Thank you. It took me a while. It took me about 20
Give him a
seconds.
compliment.
It's done great. It's done great. I didn't say anything.
That was kind of
Ay,
backhanded.
de mí.
No.
Brandito.
All right, guys, DBL is live and coming up. Robert De Niro is getting younger in The Irishman, so we're going to show you pics of celebs as kids, and you got to guess who's who. Plus,
You don't have a mild concussion! If you did, you would have been drinking last night. Do you want me to hit you on the head? I'll hit you on the head.
That's assault.
ooh, Orange County housewife Kelly Dodd loses her cool once again. We unpack the drama in Reality Roundup a little later in the show.
Gonna be more of a the host. I mean, he's gonna play with on, but if he's trying to speed up the game, just play at that speed.
DBL Nation, you all got to guess together, one guess together. Apparently, it's a trend now to give Erica compliments, aka suck up, because
Oh
that's
my
what I did
gosh.
yesterday.
Wow.
And she low key.
See, this is why I told him don't talk.
She low key kind of cried. Now Stephanie jumps in.
Oh, here we go.
I can't just give her a compliment and like let it ride for the week. Like, why couldn't you wait till next week?
I didn't know. I wasn't here yesterday, was I?
We should have been
You know
watching
what?
the
In the
show.
prompt, did it say Stephanie's off tonight? But it did it? Did it?
Yesterday?
Oh my God, that never happens ever. Honestly, that's never happened. No one ever says Stephanie's not here.
We're part of the panel now. We let the rabbit out of the cage,
Yeah.
so we have to acknowledge when the rabbit isn't here.
They're actually making that
rabbit
into a
isn't
video
here.
now. They're making it into a video because I record. So I call everyone animals, and at some point, I don't know when it's coming on the show, but the animals are being revealed to you lot soon. But I need to check all the images that they use actually to make sure it's the right ones.
Wait, on Access?
I think so.
I'm scared.
Everybody?
Of this. I'm scared.
I
of
don't.
this.
Yeah, everyone, I believe.
So we're playing a game now.
She recorded all the.
We're playing a game now.
those?
Yeah, I did it. You know when we did the videos that were like, "Hi, I'm Stephanie, and I bring Britishness to the show," or whatever.
Britishness.
You know, like we all did those. So I went through everyone's animals then, and I was.
So they gotta just put it in their
I
package.
think so.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Your animal is Rob.
Oh wait, no, I need to think about it. I really take time honestly thinking about it, so I'll think about it.
Jeff, you low key.
I take it really
You low key
seriously.
played me the other day when we
I'll
were
think
talking
about
about
it.
my animal.
I still
You
haven't
were
done
like,
it with
it's
Lindsay either.
Friday
I
night.
find it too stressful.
I don't even know where that came from. It just came out.
I was not. Oh, I was good.
Welcome back to DBL. Famed director Martin Scorsese is out with another gangster movie. The Irishman stars Robert De Niro, Al Pacino, Joe Pesci, and the special effects team went all out on De Niro. Check this out. He's so young, he's hardly recognizable. Look at that photo. This got us thinking if we can guess other celebrities based on childhood photos. So we're going to test our knowledge of baby-face celebrities. You guys ready? So listen to the clue, okay? Check out this funky celebrity.
Mark Wahlberg. Mark Wahlberg.
Oh, that makes sense.
Good
okay.
answer. Good answer. Good
Are you guys
answer.
going with Mark Wahlberg? The answer is Mark
Good job.
Wahlberg.
Good answer. answer.
There you go. Brandon, listen to the clue there. He got that.
I don't know how you got that one. But
You guys ready for this next one? And I can't get enough of our next pint-sized celebrity.
So that's someone short.
There we go.
Can't get enough.
She looks like Selena Gomez.
I'll give you this. She's a singer.
She looks like Selena Gomez. But I bet it's not, but it looks like Selena Gomez.
Stick with your first instinct.
Say it with
The
confidence.
answer is Selena Gomez. You got it. You got it. All right.
Good job.
Ready for our next
Oh my God, I get so excited when I get one right. Never happens.
Seemingly hasn't changed in his rise to stardom. Let's check out this cute little face. Who's that? Let's go back to that photo.
I didn't even.
There we go. Who is that? Come on.
Only changing his rise to
Come on, man. He's my favorite.
Right.
Justin Bieber.
Oh, good answer. That's the beat right there.
We're all carrying our weight.
Our next guy is bringing the 80s back in this next throwback photo.
Timberlake.
Who's that?
Justin Timberlake, or maybe he would have said bring it.
Oh, yeah.
You know what?
Justin Timberlake.
Justin Timberlake for 500, please, Alex.
And you win 500. Is that JT right there? Look at that little cutie. And our final celebrity, let's get a photo up there. Grows up to be one.
Oh, that's The Rock. That's The Rock.
Oh, yeah, The
Yeah,
Rock.
it is The Rock.
Yeah.
Wow, you guys are too good at it. Johnson.
What did we win?
Oh my gosh, I could see that one. I could see that
You
one.
guys win an
He's
autograph
been pretty his whole life.
DBL card from this thing. There you go. I guess split that on eBay. Coming up on DBL, Candace, he ripped it in half. Candace has a surprise reason for her poor attitude this year on Real Housewives of Potomac. Reality Roundup is coming up next.
Hey guys, it's Kelly Schubert here with the DBL Digital team. I'm tracking all the breaking and trending news, but right now it's time for Fast Blast, where I give you all the news you need to know in under 2 minutes. Let's get that timer up. Here we go. New information today on the vaping-related illnesses across the country. Both Florida and Georgia have just reported deaths in their states, bringing the total number of deaths to 11. The CDC says at least 530 cases of lung injury have been reported to the agency, but they expect that number to be hundreds higher this week. DBL Nation, if you vape, does this make you want to stop? Talk about a crappy situation. A United Airlines flight from Washington, D.C. to San Francisco had to be diverted to Denver last night. The reason? A woman was stuck in the teeny tiny little bathroom. Passengers say the woman was stuck for about an hour and even had to stay in there while they landed the plane. The fire department came on board and was able to free her, but dang, I'd be traumatized if I had to be stuck in one of those bathrooms for more than 2 minutes. No. That was weird. Do you have an Amazon Echo? Well, now you can change the voice on it to Samuel L. Jackson's iconic voice.
It's 85 degrees. Say my name. Woo-hoo.
He'll be the first celebrity voice ever for its virtual assistant. And if you're okay with cussing, there will be both an explicit version and a clean version. The feature will launch later this year and will cost 99 cents. But hey, the price will go up after the introductory period, and then it'll be $4.99. Still worth it. Dream job alert! Domino's is hiring for a new gig. It's called the Chief Garlic Bread Taste Tester. That's right, you'll get paid to try different types of garlic bread. What could be better? The bad news, the job is only available in Australia. Guys, this has been Fast Blast for you. As for me, I'm off to apply. Good day, mates!
Welcome back to DBL. It's the part of the show where we obsess over our favorite reality TV moments. Earlier today, I was joined by my girls, Sam Shocker and Tori Shulman, for Reality Roundup.
If you think Kelly Dodd took things too far last week on The Real Housewives of Orange County when she hit Shannon on the head with a mallet, then you have to see this week's epic performance. Enjoy.
You don't have a mild concussion! If you did, you would have been drinking last night. Do you want to hit you on the head? I'll hit you on the head. I foreshadowed this.
Kelly, you're an idiot.
What do you want from me? I want to have a good time and move on. You would not have been drinking.
Sit down.
What's wrong with you people?
I
actually agree with Kelly again, and usually I don't. Last season, I thought Kelly was the mean girl, the instigator. I think it's Shannon and Vicky this season.
Okay, we just switched this week because I've been in Kelly's corner.
Not anymore?
Because I think that Shannon is a drama queen.
Yes.
And she did take it too far.
Yeah.
Calling it a concussion and drinking, getting wasted to 4 o'clock in the morning. Honey, you did not have a concussion. But Kelly is just acting out, and I can understand it because she's gone through all this trauma and she's on television. I could only imagine what I would have been like the year after my divorce, being live on television.
I just wish
already
she would,
a loose cannon.
I wish she would stop from being like right here all the time to just like down here.
Yeah, but that's Kelly. Though.
Yeah, that's Kelly.
Yeah, that's Kelly. We
Hashtag
expect
that's Kelly.
that from her. Up next on The Real Housewives of Potomac, Candace blames Monique and Ashley's budding relationship for her downfall this season. Check it out.
The coming together of Ashley and Monique is odd, it's strange. We've all said that.
Me forging a friendship with her had
felt
nothing
like
to do with you.
You're trying to take me down and chastise me
You took yourself down, Candace. You did that by yourself.
That don't have my best
You did that
interest
by
at heart.
yourself.
Did she do it by herself, Erica?
Yeah, see, I'm going to steal a line from another Real Housewife, Gina from Orange County.
Oh,
she
Gina,
said,
you're bringing it back to Gina?
Yes,
I love
she said, and I thought it was brilliant, you need to stop focusing on my friendships with other people and just focus on the friendship between you and I. That is friendship gold right there.
I like
Stop focusing on what they're doing over here. It has nothing to do with you. We are not a sorority.
The fact that you remembered a quote from old school Gina, Erica Cobb.
Is Gina the one
That's
that
no, Gina's the new one.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Gina, the old Playboy model.
No,
I was like, Erica
there's a
Cobb.
new Gina. She's
Remembering.
from Long Island.
Okay, oh, yeah, I know who you're. Okay, but I was gonna give that like a moment from like our show.
The archives.
Oh yeah, Erica would have gotten like 2 points for sure. And finally, people are fired up over comments made on Married to Medicine when Dr. Heavenly tries to give helpful relationship advice to Dr. Contessa.
These kids ain't supposed to be with him. They're supposed to be with you. You're a natural nurturer, okay? A woman's place is where?
I don't know.
A woman's place is where?
In her heart?
With her children,
In her
right?
heart and soul?
With her children. You signed up to be a wife.
What?
I know.
What? The
Yep.
woman's place is in the House, Sam. And the Senate. I thought I'd get bigger.
No, you're right.
It was nothing.
Anywhere they want to be. If they want to be in the house, awesome.
Or at home.
If you want to be a wife, awesome. If you want to be a
100%.
mother, awesome. If you don't, wonderful.
I thought you were going to go with awesome.
I thought
again.
I'd switch it up.
Okay, my bad.
Heavenly is kind of a conundrum because she's a doctor, but she also has very conservative values,
yeah,
like traditional values. So it's an interesting dynamic to even hear that because she makes it work and she makes it work well.
But you don't have to espouse that to other people, am I right?
No, you're
I agree
right.
with you.
You are right.
She crossed the line.
Yeah.
She certainly did. This has been Reality Roundup. We'll be right back.
Promotional consideration is brought to you by
Hey guys, welcome back to Beauty Blast. I'm Jeray Banks, but you might know me at Jeray for the Slay on all social media platforms. So today we're talking about skin that slays. And today's question actually came from a viewer who asked, how do I create a skincare regimen? Now, this is actually really popular, guys. A lot of people don't know how to create their skincare regimen or routine. So I put together a simple 6-step for a twice-a-day skincare routine, okay? Now, for morning or daytime, you wanna start your day off with cleansing/toning. Now, I put a slash there because not everyone needs to overly cleanse their skin morning and night. Some people are better off just toning in the morning. With doing more of a cleanse or tone in the morning, you want to make sure that you're not over-processing your skin in the daytime. This is going to mean that your skin feels dry or overly irritated when you cleanse in the morning. Maybe when you're doing that, you instead want to move over to a toner. So step 1 is cleanse or tone in the morning. Figure out what your skin likes better. Now step 2 is going to be applying an eye cream. My favorite for daytime is a tinted eye cream. And these guys are great for making sure that you're concealing slightly without having to wear full concealer underneath your eye. Sometimes we're just going day to day or running to the grocery store real quick and you want that quick pick-me-up. Now, number 3 is going to be utilizing a serum in your skincare routine. These guys are great for really giving you that vitamin of nutrient that you need for that change in your skin. So sometimes you're using a retinol, sometimes a vitamin C, or sometimes a vitamin E serum to really boost up your skin regimen in general. Second to last, we're going to be looking at a moisturizer, something to really emulsify and hydrate your skin to make sure that your skin is looking its best and most hydrated that it can possibly look and be and feel that way too. And last but not least, you want to go ahead and put on some SPF for your daytime. Now this can be in your daytime moisturizer, but the best way to have some sun protection is going to be utilizing a separate SPF. So some great ones out there is the Pure Thomas Roth powder, maybe Skin Science, and a lot more out there. Now, if you guys have more questions, feel free to write in at Jure for the Slay on all social media platforms. And while you're there, go ahead and follow, click a like or two, and I'll holla back at you, boo. We'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks for watching.
I am Tori Schulman, and I am DBL's legal eagle. So I was born and raised in Washington, D.C., not Virginia, not Maryland, Washington, D.C. What's coming up in DBL that's very exciting is some strong conversations and some sparks are gonna fly. The co-host that makes me laugh the most is Al, because he's funny, and then also Jeff, because he's so sad. You're sleeping. Anywho, I'm really looking forward to Lindsay joining the show because she's gonna bring my game up, keep me on my toes, but also get a little taste of the Schulmanator.
Instead of saying, he's wrong, he's not. We saw the percentages.
I'm always interested in what you, the viewer, has to say. And I'm not scared to debate you because sometimes you win.
Welcome back to DBL. Even royal babies have nicknames. Check this out. The Duchess of Sussex was overheard calling her son Archie, guess what, Steph? Bubba. Look at little cute Bubba. What's going on there, buddy? So did they ever have a name that they called you when you were younger? Did you ever have a nickname, any of you guys?
Yeah, so I had two. I used to be called Poppy all the time.
Poppy?
Poppy, it's like a flower. Do you not have the red flowers here, like a poppy flower?
Like a poppy seed.
And Sweets. My mum and dad still call me that now. My whole life. Yeah.
Sweet.
My grandma used to call me Stinker and Buzzer. To this day, she still calls me Buzzer. Like, hey, Buzzer. But in college, they called me Foots. Foots? Because I wore a size 14. I was like, Foots. Because I got long feet.
You got a lot of nicknames.
Yeah.
Erica's got one for you, too.
Yeah, I have a couple. No. So my family called me Kaka because my little sister couldn't say Erica.
Okay. All right.
So it was just Kaka.
Kaka. And for some reason, I never had a nickname, but my kids, both of them, I don't know where this came from, but my first son when he was born, I called him Papa. I'm like, hi, Papa, come here. And so now he's Papa, like, I don't know. And then my second son, he's Little Papa. I have no idea where that comes from. So
I love it when you call him Little Papa.
So sometimes I'm like, oh, Papa, you want this? And then Lawson will come running up. I'm like, no, the other Papa. And I'm like, what am I doing? Because I mix up Layden and Lawson all the time. Like, Lawson, whatever you do, Papa, come over here. You know what I mean? So, whatever.
Cute.
It's weird. What are you going to do?
That's adorable.
Yeah, Sweets. I feel really bad. So I was Sweets. My brother was Big Al because he's really tall and he was just, bigger.
Clever.
And then my sister, we used to call her the Googie because she's like she was really naughty. She had such a bad temper, so she was the Googie. So Sweets, Big Al, and the Googie. I mean,
the Googie. That sounds like a bully from an 80s. The Gooch. I was thinking.
The Googie was
That's the Irish part of the English version. The Googie. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.